If you've come this far, you've done some serious inner work. You've gone from identifying your values to narrowing them down to connecting them with your financial goals. And now in this video, I want to show you something game-changing: how to use your values every single day to make financial decisions with clarity, peace of mind, and total confidence. Let me start with a question. Have you ever made a financial decision and later felt uneasy, even if the decision looked right on paper? Maybe you bought something expensive, or you switched jobs for more money, or you invested in something just because everyone else was doing it. But deep inside, something didn't feel right. That's what happens when your decisions don't align with your values. It creates internal tension, confusion, guilt, stress. But what if you could flip that? What if every rupee you spent, saved, invested, or earned felt like a clear, confident step in the direction of your best life? Well, you can, if you use your values as a filter. From this moment on, that's exactly what I want you to do. Your values equals your financial filter. You already have your 3 core values, your financial compass. Now, every time you're faced with a financial decision, big or small, just ask yourself, is this aligned with one or more of my core values? That's it. This one question can save you from regret, second guessing, and random goal chasing. Let me give you some real examples. Example 1. Value yields freedom. Let's say one of your core values is freedom. You get a job offer with a 50% salary hike. Sounds great, right? But it comes with long hours, zero flexibility, and a toxic boss. If freedom is your compass, the answer becomes simple. You say no. You don't even feel tempted. Because now you're not chasing just money. You're designing a life around your values. Example 2. Value equals security. You get a call about a hot new crypto investment. High returns, fast results. Everyone's doing it. But if your value is security, this doesn't pass your filter. No matter how shiny the pitch, you skip it. Instead, you stick to SIPs, emergency funds, solid insurance cover. Why? Because security matters more than speed for you. Example 3. Value equal family. You're about to buy the newest iPhone. But then you remember your top value is family. You ask yourself, will this make my family happier, stronger, or closer? If the answer is no, you skip the phone. And instead, you plan a short trip with your loved ones. That's a values-aligned financial decision. And it'll bring 10x more joy and satisfaction. Now I want to give you a powerful concept to implement. Build a values-based money system. Most people use budgets. Some use spreadsheets. But very few people use their values as the base layer of their entire money system. That's what I want for you. Because when every swipe, every EMI, every spend is anchored in what truly matters to you, you feel in control. You feel calm. You feel proud of your financial life. Let me explain what this looks like in practice. Let's say you're building your budget. You don't just ask, what are my expenses? You ask, which part of my spending reflects freedom? Which investments support security? Which spending brings me closer to family? And when you're reviewing your investments, you don't ask, what gave me the highest return? You ask, what gave me peace of mind? What supported my long-term values? See the difference? One path leads to anxiety and comparison. The other leads to peace and satisfaction. Now, I also want to be honest with you. Using your values as a filter won't always be easy. There will be times when your mind says, everyone else is doing this. Shouldn't I? But that's where your financial compass saves you. It reminds you who you are. It reminds you what you stand for. And slowly, it becomes a habit. Here's something you'll notice over time. You'll start feeling less FOMO, less guilt around spending, more clarity around investing, more confidence in your choices. Why? Because every decision is rooted in purpose. And that's the secret to long-term financial peace. Now before we end, Let me flip the script and show you what happens without this alignment. Let's say your spending has nothing to do with your values. You buy because of Instagram. You invest because of YouTube. You switch careers because someone else is doing it. You'll constantly feel anxious. You'll never know if you're doing enough. And worst of all, you'll feel disconnected from your money. That's not what we want. We want money to feel like a tool, not a trap. And that's exactly what your values help you achieve. So be shema ao. So here's your micro practice from now on. Every time you're about to spend, save, invest, or decide, ask yourself, does this align with my values? If the answer is yes, go ahead with full confidence. If it's no, pause, reflect, reconsider. Because misaligned decisions will always cost more. In stress, in regret, and in peace of mind. Alright, let's wrap this up. You've now completed one of the most foundational parts of designing a stress-free financial life. You now have a financial compass based on your values. Value-based goals that truly inspire you. A filter to make daily decisions with clarity and calm. A mindset most people never even discover. In the next week, we'll move into something very exciting. Your financial vision, your ideal future, your destination, and the milestones along the way. But for now, just pause. Reflect on how far you've come. You're not just managing money anymore. You're mastering it on your terms. I'll see you in week 4. Take care and stay true to your compass.